Alright, guys, welcome to the Abra Podcast, and I'm Fizzy Stardust. We have Sheikah here with us, and also we have RTS.
What's up, guys?
So how's the meta shaping up? What do you guys think of it?
A lot of the same Pokemon are being used over and over again on every team.
Yeah, it's pretty centralized already. Obviously everybody loves Repushin. Because who doesn't love something with that much attack with a priority stab move, you know? That's just insanity.
Don't forget the ultimate horror walls.
Oh yeah, oh god. How do you say their names?
Natore and Budengeru.
Yeah, those two guys. It's weird because they cover each other so perfect. What I'm noticing though is it's like water, fire, grass core, but there's not really a fire core, which is kind of weird. Because
you don't need it.
Yeah, I guess so. But, I mean, a lot of teams are running the Burungaru and Nature.
Well, the usual third partner might be a Sazandora.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing a lot of also. Which is a cool Pokemon because it can do a lot.
Oh, yeah. Very versatile.
Yeah. I really like...
Actually...
What's that?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm really digging on the mix set just because it can take out Burangaru and Nature like super easily.
Well, you're lucky because that was just what I was about to say. It's amazing.
Yeah. Just all the other sets are kind of not really doing it for me. I've been running either mix or running full special with expert belt just to like bluff. You know, just bluff choice, which is kind of nice. Because I think a lot of people expect, Choice Scarf. And then...
I've actually got some notes on the meta right here, from what I've analyzed, and I've kind of got a list of stuff that I've seen the most, so I've got my own little OU tier, and I've kind of got a list of, the popular revenge killers and popular leads and stuff.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, since Garchomp is technically legal, there's been some Scarf Garchomps going around. Scarf Landros, or some people call it Randarosu, is kind of like the new Flygon.
Yeah.
It's 101 speed, so it's a really good revenge killer. Decent moves.
Yeah, he's a nice... I like him as a scout more than a revenge killer because... I don't know. I mean, he's powerful, but it seems like he always just misses for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Just his speed stat and then seeing how much attack it has, it's just like, wow, a powerful revenge killer.
Yeah.
And then, if you have, a Sandstorm team, you can get some sort of boost due to sand power, I think is his ability.
Sand strength, yeah.
Sand strength.
Oh wow, yeah. So he'd get a boosted EQ in the sand. That's ridiculous.
That's pretty.
I haven't even tried running a Sandstorm team yet, and I'm afraid once I do, it's just not even to be fair.
They're pretty unbalanced. It's one of the most popular teams right now. You can run Garchomp with Sandveil, you can run Gliscor with Sandveil, you can run Doriyuzu, which is one of the most broken Pokemon of this gen, in my opinion.
I think it's pretty good.
He's pretty ridiculous. I've only used him once, but it's pretty unreal.
If they get you in the right situation where they can set up an SD, then it's not even fair.
Yeah.
You can't really do much.
I've been using what's it called? Scarf Terrakion.
Oh yeah.
Scarf Terrakion. I haven't seen that.
No, me neither.
I have an SD set I really like, but I know I kind of like a little more speed. So
Yeah, I have like a rock baller set that I have, but like I never get to use it.
Kind of like our exterior.
Yeah, like exactly like that actually. But I never use it because I always end up running it with manga, and I always end up passing it at agility. So it's kind of useless. One problem I'm running into a lot this gen though is there's so many fighting types, and like just team building. Like I naturally like I'm drawn to like these really cool guys, and they're all fighting types, so I just like can't run like the team I want to run. There's just so much out there that's like, yeah, it's hard to fit everything in.
I actually didn't know that Zuru Zukin has overconfidence.
Oh, you didn't know that? He's awesome.
So you can set up a DD, you potentially have really good defenses. I saw it had like 101 something in both defenses. So you can take hits, set up a DD, potentially kill something, and then get another boost, and then proceed to sweep.
Yeah, I just got a sweep like that, actually. I set up a DD as he hit me, and it didn't do half, so I set up another one, and then I swept with, like, Drain Punch, pretty much. Oh god, I love it so much. I'm actually gonna have a video of that sweep up, today or tomorrow.
Speaking of fighting types, how about Kagendo? I still can't believe you can U-turn and then have regeneration and get everything back. It's just, wow.
It's pretty ridiculous. And you know what I think a lot of people are overlooking? Is that he can sword stance.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you didn't realize that, huh?
No, I did.
Yeah, he can sword stance, so he doesn't have to just U-turn out. You can set up a sword stance and get to work. I mean, he's got good speed.
Oh.
And then I guess for Scarfers, Scarf Hihidaruma is pretty popular. Scarf Sazandora, like you said, and then sometimes Scarf Jirachi, but other than that, I haven't seen too much else. Most people tend to rely on... Most people... Oh, yeah, that too, but most people tend to rely on Rapushin's Mach Punch to take stuff out, which isn't very liable in my opinion. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I've hardly used Rapushin at all.
You know what I'm noticing, though? Is that teams like seem a lot more bulkier than they are speed, like they were in previous gens. Is that just me, or is anybody else seeing that?
They're not what?
What do you mean by bulkier?
I just I'm seeing a lot more like tank sets instead of like sweepers.
I'd say it's pretty balanced. It's the same, you know. There's a lot of frail pokes, and there's a lot of pokes that have potential bulk. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It could be just me.
Or go ahead.
No, I had nothing to say.
I was gonna introduce a new kind of topic, and that was the legal Dreamworld abilities, like the list that Smogon and Cerebi posted.
Alright, cool.
The Nidoking with Encourage, if you didn't know, if you run a Life Orb set and you use a move that gets the Encourage boost, you aren't going to take damage from the Life Orb.
Yeah.
So that's like a beastly set. So that's one of the popular Dreamworld sets that I see potential in.
Yeah, well, I was running that set in 4th gen, so I was already in love with it. And now that it has Encourage and it doesn't take Life Orb damage, I'm just like, oh my god, it's so sexy.
I've always been a fan of Nidoking, but I just didn't see anything that had enough potential to, you know, sweep. But this might be it.
It's very cool. Very cool. Encourage, Gyarados?
That's legal now?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, I just saw that.
It is, yeah. And
it's Magikarp is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it actually came out with, like, the first wave. But I haven't seen any of it. Like, and it strikes me as kind of weird.
I guess it could be that people would rather have Intimidate based on Gyarados' role. Like, stuff it sometimes counters, but I think it could be fine with Overconfidence, too. If you make a more offensive sweeper set thing.
Yeah. I mean,
like Siberia.
Intimidate is really good for Gira. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, overconfidence could help it. It just all depends on the situation, I guess. And I guess in most situations, you probably still want Intimidate.
Yeah.
This sucks dick.
What?
Ditto seems like the only thing worth using on here.
Oh, also, I was battling Arm Fro, and I don't think he realized that the Tang growth with regeneration he was using is legal, because that's really good set on a Tang growth.
I just saw that. Alright, I take that back.
Yeah, I've been wanting to use that lately, because it seems strong. It seems broken, really.
I think it really worked in this metagame.
Also, I wanted, I forget who I was talking to. I think it was Van or Vapor, and we were talking about Harvest, Exegutter.
Exegutter.
And, like, you get to use your berry infinite times. And so he's using, Curse Set with Chesto, well, Lum, we said, because Chesto is ridiculous. You just use Lum. And you just use Curse with Rest and then, a couple of moves, and then you can, just sweep. Because he's pretty bulky, and then you get, infinite Lumbear. Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Pretty awesome, right?
Well, I knew about the ability, and I wanted to figure out how I could, abuse it, but I didn't think about Rest and Lum.
There you go.
That's not even fair.
So, what determines what's legal and what's not for Dreamworld right now?
Nintendo releases them. So, whatever they've released. They're, releasing them in waves.
Well, also, there's a list of Pokemon that are already released because they were exclusive in Japan, the Evolutions, I believe,
Kangaskhan.
Mudkip, Torchic, and Trico come out later this month, and then some of the other starters already came out.
Dude, I want that Speed Boost Blaziken.
Yeah, that'll be out later this month, so that'll be interesting.
The Kanto starters came out in September in Japan. Krogan came out October 20th. Let's see. The Sinnoh starters came out the 29th. And the Hoenn starters come out the 20th of this month. So Speed Blues Blaziken comes out soon.
Also, speaking of the evolutions, Magic Coat, I think it is.
Magic Mirror.
Magic Mirror on Espeon is really beastly.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a free, what is, Magic Coat, I think is, the actual move. Oh, no.
Yeah,
it's changing moves, my bad. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh. I didn't know Immunity Glycer was legal. That's sick.
Yeah. He's silly.
Oh, something else that's pretty big now is the use of the Evolution Stone.
Yeah.
With, stuff like Chansey, Gligar, Dusclops, and
yeah,
what am I missing?
I'm working on a Dusclops set. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. You can get over 500 in both defenses. It's so ridiculous.
Oh,